Hello everyone, what's up? This is Aram here, and today I am going to create this button, and this button has a nice hover effect. When I move my mouse over this button, you guys can see there is a slight nice effect. The lines are moving on all the four sides of the button, so I hope that you guys can see it's visible to you. If so, let's start coding for this. And for this, I would like to go create another folder. Not here, actually, okay. And for this, I just want to say button. And within this button folder, I would like to have an index.html file. And then I would like to go with the main.css file. And here is my basic, here's my template of HTML5. I want to give it a title of button, and then let me link my style sheet with this. So for this link related to style sheet, and then I just want to have a main.css, and that's all. And let's move on and start preparing the markup. I would like to go with the div, assigning it a class. Let me bring my mouse here. And the frame. Now I want to have a href. And this link it's a blank link. And then I just want to assign it a class of link. And then I want to have within this anchor tag, I want to go with some span elements, and I'm going to copy and paste it for several times, actually 4 times. And then here I want to have a text which would be button effect, and that's all. Let's move on to the main.css, and here first of all I have a class of frame, so I would like to choose my frame class. So I'm saying .frame, and position for this frame is absolute. Spanning of my position absolute. Top would be 50%. Left also 50%. Width would be 400 pixels, and height would be 400 pixels again. Margin top, and this would be minus 20 pixels. Actually, this is what I'm doing here. This is a frame, okay, this purple color, this dark purple color frame, and inside the frame there is a button. So I'm just coding for this frame here. And then margin top would be minus 20 pixels, and not 20 pixels. It would be 200 pixels, because if with 20 pixels, it's not going to work as I want it to be. And then I want to go with the border. Border radius. It would be 2 pixels from all sides. And then box shadow. And for box shadow, I want to go with 1 pixel, 2 pixels, 10 pixels, and then 0 pixels. And then I want to go with some RGBA, which would be a 0, 0, 0, and 0.3. And then for overflow, it would be hidden. Then I want to go with the background. And here the background would be #2C0035. Okay, let me save it. Let's move on to the browser by using my live server. And this is what we have done. So this is what we have done, but we haven't done something else. So this is the button effect, and here is a link. Now we have to style this button. Our frame is ready. and now within the frame I want to have a button. So for this, let's move on to the editor and start coding for the button. So for the button, first of all, I would like to go with the link class. Let me show you guys. Here is the link class. So I'm going to use this link class, and the position for this link class is relative, and then display inline block. Padding would be 15 pixels and 30 pixels, and the color for this would be white. It's a text color. And then text transform property, it would be uppercase. Let me bring it in the middle of the screen so it would be easy for you guys to understand what's going on. And then letter spacing, it would be 4 pixels. Text decoration, none. Font size, the font size would be 24 pixels. Overflow hidden, and spelling of my overflow is a disaster. And then I want to have a transition here. So for this, not transform, actually transition. And the transition for this would be 0.2 seconds or 0.2 seconds. So doesn't matter. And margin top would be 100 pixels. I don't know what's wrong with my keyboard actually. It's not me, it's my keyboard. And then margin left. This would be 30 pixels. And then background. F3, 5, 6, F3. And now here, link span. We have some space here. Now I want to use these span elements. So I'm using the link class and then these spans. So link span. And for this, I want to go with the position of absolute. And display block. Let's save it, move on to the browser and see what's going on. Okay, so we have a button here and a frame, but we need to have this effect. For this effect, actually these lines, I'm going to get these lines by using the span element. So here, I haven't used the span element until now. So let's move on to the editor and start using this. So for this, let me bring it here. And for the top element, for the top of the button, I want to go with this top, and I'm saying a span and nth child, not spans. It's a span nth child. And I mistook here. The way of writing is wrong. This is an, and here is this one. Okay, so nth child, and this nth child is going to, what is going to do? The order for this is 1, and then let me have a top 0, left minus 100%, and width would be again 100%, height would be 4 pixels, and then background linear gradient, and I want to go with 90 degrees, and then transparent, spelling of my transparent, okay, transparent, and then hash 1b011b, and that's all. Not at all, there is something else. And then I want to have a hover class, and for this hover class I want to go with a span, span, and again that nth child, and again 1, and within this line of codes I want to go with left 100%, and then transition, and this transition would be 1 second, or I can go with 2 seconds. Okay, before I had 1 second, but now I want to go with 2 seconds. And let's see, oops, sorry, in the browser. Okay, it's not working. We need to let me check something, okay? And then we will see that if I mistook somewhere or not. I think it seems that I mistook somewhere. Let me find my mistake here in the code, and let's see where I mistook. So here I mistook, this is 90 degree, and then here let me say 0.2 seconds. Okay, and now let's save it, move on to the browser. Yep, there is something happening, but you cannot see because it's very fast. So for this, let me go with the 1 second. Yep, now it's working. There is a nice hover effect. Let's move on to the editor and start coding for the next part, which would be bottom. And for bottom, I'm just going to have a span and child, and this would be 3. And then let's move on and say bottom 0, and for the right we have to go with 100%. What I'm doing here, okay, and then after right would be width, and the width would be again 100%. height 4 pixels, and then the background for this again would be linear gradient, and I can get all this code from here because I want to save the time. And this time it's not this 90 degree, it is going to be right 100%. No, sorry, I'm sorry, let me, this should be the same, and here in the hover effect, I'm so sorry, my apologies. Actually I don't want it to be so long, but it is. And here I just want to say that this should be the third child, and this third child is going to have a right of 100%. Despite of going with left, I just want to use the right, and the right would be 100% for this, and transition is 1 second. And then here I want to have another property of transition, and this time it would be transition delay, and it would be delay for 0.5 seconds or 0.5. So let me save it, move on to the browser. Yep, you guys can see that there it has nice effect from top and bottom. I like this top and bottom effect, but for here in the project it has the left and right also. So let me show you that how that left and right is, but I want to go with this one, this top and bottom. So for right and left, let me copy this code, and here let me see right, and I'm going to copy this code here. Let me bring it here. In place of this 2, I just want to have a, sorry, in place of 3, I just want to go with 2. And okay, I'm sorry, but I have to finish this. So the top would be 0, and at the 0 it would be 100%. Top would be 100%. Then this right would be 0. Let me use the 0, and then I want to go with the width of 4 pixels, and height here would be 100 pixels. So, and then the background for this would be 90 degrees and transparent in the same color, while here hover, span, and child. And for this, I just want to go the top, not the right. Here it would be top. And then transition of 1 second and transition delay of 0.25 seconds. And it should be second, okay? And now let's save it, move on to the browser. Okay. There is something wrong here. So here is the mistake. It should be minus 100%. So, yep. And let me show you that there is a nice slide effect. And if I change the color of my frame here, let me use the white here. So it would be more visible. Yep. So with the white color, it is more white frame. It is more visible and it is looking nice here. So I think we should go with this. And now the last one and the last one would be left. So let me copy the same code here. I want to paste it here, and here it should be left, and then this would be the 4th child, and then here I just want to go with the bottom, not the top but the bottom, and the bottom for this would be minus 100 pixels, and then in place of this right, let me go with the left. It would be 0, it would be 4 pixels, and height 100, and then this linear gradient 90 degree transparent, and the color. And the hover for this should be bottom, okay? In place of this top, it should be bottom. Transition 1 second and transition delay here. Let's go with the 0.5 seconds. Save it on to the browser, and yes, it is looking nice and working well. It's a nice button. So if you guys like this, don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the like button. I'll see you with another video in another day. So if you like this, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Again, I'm saying so. Hasta la vista. Ciao, ciao.